Alright. This is my second attempt recording this, because apparently the first one didn't look as good, to say the least. Hopefully it does here.
Resident Evil 4.
So hey everybody. To explain what exactly I'm opting to do here. So, basically, this is an RE4 randomized mod. To give the short answer, guns, okay, the weapons, the items, the enemies, the stuff merchant sells, everything is effectively random. Now, how random it can possibly get is for something for you to see. And I will point out that because of its random nature, a lot of things can happen. Either we'll do well, and then I'll die a bunch because of bad enemy layouts, but then I'll do well after that, and then I'll die a bunch again. Just setting you up for what to expect. I don't really have a real reason for why I wanted to start doing a playthrough of this, I guess you'd call it, but that's just kind of what I chose. Now, given that it's my second attempt at this, I've already seen what the enemy layouts in Chapter 1-1 is, so see how fast I can breeze through this. But everything past that is completely new to me, so we'll have a fun time trying to see what comes of it. Given the nature of the randomizer, you're gonna end up with, or I'm gonna end up with a lot of ammo and sellable stuff, so after a certain point I will try to be a bit more daring with how I handle things. So hopefully it won't be as slow, but we'll see how that plays out for me. I should point out that I will be skipping cutscenes because I've had instances where I would let it play and then the game will just kind of crash partway through. Hopefully that doesn't happen hopefully that's not a concurrent issue with me, but it is enough of a problem that I have to skip cutscenes. So if you were hoping to get that dank RE4 lore on you, there's like a million other RE4 playthroughs you can watch. That'll give you the idea. For now though, the majority of this will just be watching me failing a bunch at trying to get past the randomizer. Specific enemy here, want to be careful. Where the hell are you going? I do remember this guy doesn't have a lot of power, so this should be fast enough. But that's not the only Garrador in the area. Let's just keep going. the way I'm gonna handle recording this is I'm gonna do it by a chapter basis. So once we get to the end of chapter 1-1, that'll be where I stop, and we'll probably keep doing that to a certain degree. Some chapters might be shorter than others, so I do have to keep that in mind.
¡Mátalo!
Note that when I say all enemies are randomized, this goes for like bear traps, dogs, cows, chickens, those type of things. All of them are random. So you'll end up with way more enemies than you were probably expecting. Be that as it may, it could be pretty funny. Like these guys right here, this is a bear trap originally that I can't hit for some reason. Wire bomb, and it's another wire bomb. The health for all of the enemies are completely random as well, so they're not gonna have the same health values as it's replacing. You might notice Leon has a lot more health than he usually would. That's also part of the randomizer. That's essentially what it gave me. Values are pretty fair, so it's, like, you think it's a lot, but then I would just run into an enemy that just kind of bring me back down. Because I am playing this on professional, so that's part of the challenge. To be fair, I've done professional so many times that it's starting to become second nature. To preface this by saying that this is not a deathless job, so do expect a lot of that. This part gave me a bit of trouble because the Garrador was right there and I was dealing with other mobs, so let's just take care of the weaker mobs first.
¡Mátalo!
Thankfully the Garrador doesn't really care about me at the moment. You can take this opportunity to get rid of the mobs before we can start dealing with him. I should also point out that I'm running this with the HD Project mod, so a lot of the textures and such are going to look much better than what you get from retail value, so you guys are eating good. Hell are you going? I think he's having a field day here. I mean, I could just use my striker here, but a bit too far away for this. Case. Seems to have fixed him. Kind of. And I gotta play the long and boring game of waiting for this guy to be in a position where I could actually do something to him. Just gotta make sure I'm packing up the bridge segment. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. The only other guy is him, so we're good. Village segment is pretty, it's pretty interesting. It's got a lot of enemies that comes in, so this is the first big challenge for a randomized run. I already know what the layout is, and it's kind of fair, so it's not as scary. I just simply have to get to the house. Gotta be mindful of all of the enemies that are in the problem. Don't mind Chainsaw Guy. He's gonna despawn when I go in the house. Take this time to grab all the stuff here. Last time I tried this, the Gyarados didn't show up where I was. Let's see if I could have that same one. Usually I like to camp out in this spot and deal with the incoming horde. But if it's not here, it's this house right here. No, I try to come up here. That happens, we'll just get off the roof and go somewhere else. If we can't, I think he'll try to take a longer round. I don't think he's gonna try to jump down. If he does, then I'll deal with that. Another Gyarados, he's just kind of camping behind the tower, I remember, so he's not that big. There he is. Take advantage of this and go. Jump. Oh, you did jump down. That's one way to end it. Now I still gotta deal with him. You are not that smart. AI passing is not the brightest. we go. That was a lot faster than last attempt. Alright, grab everything we need. I guess to quiet the noise, we'll take care of the other guys. Items for most enemies won't despawn immediately because some of them could be key items and that could be problems for people. Let him do his little dance. Left or right? I think it's there we go. The last Gerador, so we can just clear out the other annoying guys. And then I can finally loot all of the stuff in peace. Here he is. Alright, let's take care of some stuff. While I'm doing this, I could talk a bit about future plans. This RE4 Rando playthrough will be recorded semi-regularly. Depending on how things go. If I run into a problem like it crashes or something, then I'll find workarounds for the playthrough so I can maintain consistency, but if not, then I'll have to make a notice of whether I can even continue or not. Subsequent playthroughs with RE4 Rando will probably be done on stream, if anyone's interested to see the chaos, but I don't think it's going to be that warranted. I have other games in mind I'm going to do recordings for, some modded, some not. I may even try to do recordings for games I haven't played already, since those could be fun and interesting. I don't know why they were all chilling there, but it's fine. For live streams, I'm still doing the Amori stream, but for other games after that, I have some in mind that I've promised to take care of, so once we are finished with Amori, we will take care of that. It'll be awesome. Yeah. When I decided to do this, I was only going to use the weapons I find. I'm not going to buy any if they appear in the shop, since more often than not, I usually just find a duplicate of the weapon that I bought from somewhere else, so it's not that worth it. Plus, it'll give me an opportunity to at least experiment with what I find versus what I decide to get rid of. I think think I grabbed most of everything here, so we'll just keep going. In the off chance I didn't, we do come back here on a second trip, and the items loadout's the same, so that'll be interesting. Let's deal with what's behind here, shall we? I also apologize if you hear any background noises, because I want to say I covered my bases, but I could be wrong. Bro, that guy ruined my one treasure. What an ass. At least I got the pocket watch from that guy, so it's all worth it. Nothing of value was lost that day. Since I'm getting a lot of ammo and grenades and stuff, you're probably wondering how I'm going to be able to carry all of that. As it turns out, the modder actually made it so that the max ammo and item count has increased from the usual numbers it would have to 255, so he thought ahead of something. I'm going to put this right here while I organize this. If I don't die horribly in this map, then hopefully the organization can stay this way. There, that's a better looking layout if I do say so myself. Sorry, cat. Had to move. She's kind of upset about that. It's not gonna come over. What's over here? Wrong button. Wrong button again. Actually, hold on a moment. Let me actually check. I think my aspect ratio might be a bit too big, but it's fine. As long as you guys can see the general stuff, then it doesn't matter. Oh hey, it didn't drop it into the water. That's good. For your guys' sake, I will gather the blue medallions, but they're not. It's not that worth it because it's not worth it because the items are already random. So whatever we get from this is going to be inconsequential. Still, it adds one extra item. Dumbass. I could do the funny striker glitch, but I don't feel like it right now. I'll probably use it if I feel like I need it. But guy's just gonna sit on his ass. Alright. Mind if I do? Keep in mind, like the items, it's not just the grenades. It's not the ammo piles that stack. The grenades and the grenades were able to stack as well, so you can get up to 255 of them if you somehow manage to do that. With that many grenades, you can kill Sadler final boss phase without any real issues. Let's just go ahead and the rest of this place. But, I think there's only a couple of enemies left. Should be fine. If not, then they probably already tried to kill me and I took care of that, so it's good. The downside of collecting all of these gem pieces, like the eyes and the cat eye, the normal cat eyes, the crown pieces and such, is that you kind of need the whole thing. If you don't get one of those, then kind of screwed. Hopefully I could get one so that we could actually do something with it. I don't think you can hit me from right here. It's all good. You gotta check all your bases, cause sometimes I have a bit of a problem with where enemies decide to drop their items, where the key items decide to spawn, because they're also randomized. Or rather, the key item isn't swapped with another key item, it's in a different place. So, we'll probably see more of that when we get to chapter 1-2, but for now, you don't have to worry too much about that. I do have the means to help myself in the off chance that I can't find one of the missing items, but hopefully I don't have to rely on that. I want to say I got all the blue medallions. You can just check the map. Yeah, we can get out of here. Boulder time. Let's go back and grab that one item that guy just happened to drop for my convenience. There's a couple of enemies you can kill on that bridge right here. I'm not going to because it's not worth it. You won't get the items from them unless they drop down, and they usually don't, so don't think about it too much. The only scary threat in this little area is a knight, which is in the corner over here, but everything else is fine. So let's go ahead and take care of that knight, shall we? Can hit, I think. Make this easier on me. You don't have to kill the chickens because they don't really drop anything. No. Actually, this is kind of an uncomfortable. Speed up time. combine it with this insignia I have. And now if I find the other piece, it will be good to sell it. So based on my own experiences, it seems like alright. Alright. I had to do something, so sudden cuts will be sudden. At least I hope I tell myself to cut this out later. Just speed on along to dealing with this guy. I believe that covers everything. Yeah. Okay. Let's go inside, save Luis, and then we'll call it. Grab this here egg. Bullets. So the wire bombs that are right here, these would also be those would also be randomized. That's why the chickens are here. I could sit here and farm eggs from them, but I'm not gonna do that. We'll just keep going. Alright. Assuming that I did everything well enough, go through the editing process, this video should be shorter than usual. Last recording was 40 minutes. We'll see how this turns out. So, I hope you guys enjoy what you see. It's kind of a short one, I know, but next time will be interesting because it'll be my first, hopefully my first experience and I don't run into issues with chapter 1-2, so catch you all later. And look forward to when I do this semi-regularly, hopefully. Till then, see ya.